This is The Scoop for Friday.
I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines. The Tampa City Council blocked a preliminary step yesterday to change the city's future land use map at the site of the Tampa Bay Rays' proposed baseball stadium. The Tampa Bay Times reports that council members Lynn Hertak, Charlie Miranda, Guido Maniscalco, and Bill Carlson voted to block. Earlier, council members elected to delay an upcoming vote on a non-binding financial deal with the Rays. These two moves signal the enduring concerns about a proposed $2.3 billion ballpark at the Dale Mabry campus of Hillsborough College. Rays CEO Ken Babby told the Times that the project can proceed without a land use vote. A nonprofit called the Cemetery Society is calling on the city of Tampa to reject a proposal from Showman's Rest to rezone a parcel of a cemetery north of downtown. WMNF's Joniah Carter reports the company wants to build 15 homes there.
The parcel lies adjacent to Tampa's largest city-owned burial ground, the Woodlawn Cemetery. It is owned by Showman's Rest Incorporated, which made a request in 2021 to sell 1.56 acres of unused land to Skyline 41, a residential real estate and development firm. Back then, Tampa City Council unanimously denied the request on February 24, 2022, due to public outcry. Now the Cemetery Society, a nonprofit tracking historic cemeteries and advocating for its preservation, is pushing against a second request from Showman's Rest to rezone the land. Eileen Henderson, founder of the Cemetery Society, says she's concerned about the possibility of unmarked graves in the parcel.
There's also many other burials that have occurred that are unmarked that we have on a spreadsheet that we don't know where they are, or they say that they're at the Potter's Field. So for us, the significance is the fact that more than likely, even on expert opinion from 3 different experts, there are human remains on that parcel.
A Potter's Field is a public burial for those who didn't have loved ones to claim them or couldn't afford a proper burial. In 2005, Tampa authorized a ground-penetrating survey regarding unmarked burials, and a yellow dot map showed 596 anomalies. According to Henderson, those are possible grave locations.
Tampa has a history of building over our cemeteries, and we just need to stop.
Tampa's Planning Commission has to move forward the rezoning proposal. Their next public hearing is scheduled for August 10th at 5:30 p.m. For WMNF News, I'm Joniah Carter.
Newport Richey city leaders voted unanimously to keep a free health clinic open for uninsured seniors and low-income residents. WMNF's Jalen Deal has more.
The Newport Richey City Council unanimously approved the first reading of a lease agreement. It would allow the West Pasco Free Senior Health Clinic to remain in the city-owned building. The clinic previously had a lease agreement with the CARES Group, who dissolved last year after financial fallout, leaving the clinic vulnerable to eviction. Back in March, the clinic nearly closed its doors. Family practitioner Dr. Elizabeth Lowe says the clinic provides care many patients would otherwise go without.
We do primary care for the uninsured. We provide medicines or prescriptions. We interpret lab. We make diagnostic studies and interpret those. We treat diseases and injuries. We prevent emergency room visits, complication, and early death.
The clinic offers free primary care, physical exams, and disease management through the efforts of volunteer and retired medical professionals. Council member Bertel Butler IV says providing the space is a worthwhile investment for the city.
It's without a doubt that this is a necessary service, and if our city can play a small part in providing the space for our doctors to do that work at no charge, I think it's worth continuing to do.
The agreement would allow the clinic to stay for 2 years, with the option of a 1-year extension. The lease will return to the council for a final vote at a second reading. For WMNF News, I'm Jalen Deal.
3 political committees that formed to oppose a November ballot measure to raise the homestead property tax exemption in Florida have collectively raised less than $30,000 since the start of June. That's according to numbers posted by the Division of Elections. The November ballot item asks voters to raise the current exemption for non-school homestead property taxes from $50,000 to $250,000 by 2028. Also, the annual 10% cap on assessment increases to non-homestead property assessments would drop to 5%. It'll be partly cloudy and hot today with highs in the mid-90s. Tonight, partly cloudy, overnight lows in the high 70s. Tomorrow, scattered thunderstorms could develop in the afternoon with highs in the low 90s, and there's a better chance of rain starting Monday. I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.